All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash.
Double honors to the apostle and great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the icon, teaching the truth out the four corners of the earth and truth of the city, man. So this is a quick lesson. Damn, saying for my words. Quick lesson. Basically, we're going to go into the first fruits. I'm going to do the first fruits, man. You'll get Revelations. Because that first fruits, being part of the elect, it's a heavy deal, man. It's a big, heavy deal, man. Because we already know in the law, it say that the heir should go pass through your sons, your first son. So regardless of the fact, when you have a wife, the heir is supposed to go through them. And if we are the sons of the living power, man, we hope them to be them first fruits. You get Revelation 14.
14.
And you can start at 3.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 3. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000.
And what's that song, man? That song we singing is this truth, man. That's that song, man. And that's what we singing and proclaiming against these four beasts. All NATO, EU, Esau and his kingdom, man. And who can learn that song? 144,000, man. The same 144,000 that you read in Revelation 7 chapter, man. If you got anything you can add to, brother.
Yeah, but this whole book is mainly for the elect, man. All right, nobody else, like everybody, like the 2/3 of our people are gonna die, man. All right, well, how much more of these other nations, man? All right, so this book is...
Actually, let's get that, man. Get Zechariah.
Okay.
The show him, man, because the part of the elect, the first fruits is heavy, but being part of the elect, period, is heavy, man. Because we just hope, like King David said, I just want to be a doorkeeper for the elect, man, and that's humbling, man. I just want to, Lord, when I just make it, all the brothers make it, but hopefully I just open the door for the elect, man, and that's key. That let me know that I'm part of the elect, man.
That's honorable.
That's honorable, man. Honorable to hold the door for the mans above us, man, like the apostles or our elders, man. Man, that's honorable, man. So, you get that?
Okay, it's Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
The third shall be left up in, and that's separated from the 144,000, man. So we just hope to be the 1/3. But if we preach this truth on the highways and byways, and we the men of the Lord, the prophets ordained, and we can be possibility, doing 144,000. That Revelation 7 talk about. The first fruits that we finna go into. You keep going.
It says, verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined.
And that's what the Lord is doing now, man. On a mass scale, the man that's on the highways and byways teaching this truth, they are being refined to be what? The chosen tribes of Israel, man. Yahweh Shai said what? If you forsake all, you shall judge the 12, and the regeneration, you shall judge the 12 tribes of Israel, man. So we are set to be the true rulers of this universe, man.
It says, and will try them as gold is tried, and they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my God.
And that's the point. Hey, this is our Father. This is our power, man. Who else on the planet of Earth proclaiming the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, man? Starting with Great Millstone and other men like what mining, standing in the doctrine of the apostles, man. Hey, that's heavy, because we know that the Lord is dealing with those, man. They labor, they put in the sacrifice, and we doing the same thing. So you get back in the Revelation, unless you got something to add, brother.
No, yeah. I'm gonna continue on these Revelations in 14.
So the point is, 2/3 is gonna get killed and go through that real fire, and we are being refined right now, so that we can be exempt from that fire, man. And hopefully we the 144,000, the first fruit. Keep going.
That's right. It says, And no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
That were redeemed from the earth. That's going to get salvation, man. Keep going.
These are they which were not defiled with women,
Uh-huh.
for they are virgins. These
Mhm.
are they which follow the Lamb wheresoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb.
Right. The first fruits to Yahweh and the Lamb. The Lamb represent who? Yahweh Shai. And that not defiled with women, talking about the other philosophies, these other doctrine, man. Because there's only one way and it's truth. It's through that straight path, that narrow gate, man. So guess what? That's why the scriptures say, we get Romans, the 11th chapter. Because actually the scriptures say it better than me. Start at 7, man. Because the election attain is truth.
Right. This Romans 11 and 7. What then Israel has not obtained that which he seeketh for.
And what's they seeking? What is all these people out here lost? They seeking the truth. Because guess what? They've been lied to. They've been saying they black, African American, man. Hey, they know something is wrong, but they can't put their finger on it, man.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, the elect can. Keep going.
But the election hath obtained it,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest were blinded.
And the rest was blinded, man.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning what? Blinded from this truth. Blinded from the reality. Blinded from all the lies that Esau had promoted and put on our people, man. So guess what? Being the elect is heavy. The first fruits. Hey, when you get some time, I commend you, brothers, to go into the word first fruits, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's heavy. That's a heavy definition, man. If you got something, brother.
Well, I just want to read this next verse because it explains why, man. It says, according as it is written, God has given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. All right, so he's quoting Isaiah, man. All right, and that's why these people can't get it, man. All right, and that's the whole reason why we don't even like trip on these people not getting it. If you can't really get it after the first few scriptures, man, like we already know, man, like this ain't for you. All right, you ain't even like, you can't understand this, man, because it is only really for the elect, man. All right, this is why the majority of people are bugged out. All right.
That's right. And you'll get Joel. I believe it's Joel. The second chapter, the last couple verses. If I'm mistaken. What is it, Michael? No, it's Joel. Through the Spirit, I hope.
Joel 2, and you said the last couple of verses?
What did he say? Talk about the elect, right?
The remnant from the Lord shall
Come. The last verse.
It's Joel 2, verse 32. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall
And
be
that's
delivered.
key. Hey, that's a big key, man. Because that name is what's going to get our delivered. It's name and that power, man. The elect is going to call on that name. Keep going. It say, them, when you read 2nd Esdras, I believe the 2nd chapter, them that stand so stiffly for the name of Yahweh B'Shem Al man, the Lord what? Put crowns on their heads, man. Who don't want a crown?
And palms in their hands, man. That palm is that reward, man.
That's right.
All right. It says that he that overcometh shall rule the nations with the rod of iron, man.
Right.
It says, for in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, and the Lord has said, and in the remnant whom the Lord shall call.
And a remnant that the Lord shall call, man. So it's always what? Been a remnant, election. From even from the beginning, man. The Lord said, get Ephesians. And if you got any precept, brother, bring them out.
No, but what you were saying, as Israel is the sands of the sea. It says that only a remnant shall return, man. All right, and that's basically the elect and the 1/3.
Ephesians the 1st chapter, 5. Verse 4.
It's Ephesians 1 and 5. It says, well, I'm gonna start at 4. It says, according as he has chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love.
And that's key, because when you read back in that Revelations, you still holding it?
Okay.
Hey, jump to Revelation 14 and read verse 5 again.
Okay. Revelation 14 and 5. and in their mouth was found no guile,
Uh-huh.
for they are without fault before the throne of power.
And who was that talking about? The elect. And that Ephesians go hand in hand. Read the Ephesians again.
Ephesians 1:4, according as he has chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love.
So guess what? The Lord is going to fight for his elect. The Lord is saying that they can do no faults, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord gave us great rewards, man, for this thing, man. Keep going.
Verse 5, having predestined us unto the adoption of children by Yahushua to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will.
Of his will, man, to do this work, to be a sacrifice, to stand in the stead of Yahushua, man. We were predestinated. Lord willing, we are no man. Because if we are, guess what? We was in the beginning, creating the world with what? Yahushua. Because Yahweh gave the blueprint to Yahushua, and he what? Gave it to the Elohim, meaning the other powers, and we created everything, man. That's why the first fruit is so heavy. We not going to be like the other Israelites, man.
Be the judges.
We the judges of the earth. You got something, brother?
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, read verse 9. It says, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him. For grace and mercy is to his saints, and he hath cared for his elect, man. All right, it says that the elect shall praise his holy name, man. All right, and those are the first fruits, man, the ones that have been since the beginning. All right, the prophet has been since the beginning of the world. You know what I'm saying? So they're the ones that are gonna. It says the meek shall inherit the earth, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lord willing, that's us, man. We endure to the end. All right, that's why we're pushing this as much as we possibly can, man. All right, because we redeem the times. We know the days are evil. So what manner of conversation shall you be? Right, like the scripture said.
That's right. And on top of that, the Lord is trying us, man. Mm-hmm. He's refining us to be these true gods, man. Because it goes with great responsibility to be a God. You just can't call yourself a God, man. You gotta have you gotta be accountable with certain things. You gotta know the ins and out. Hey, when you read 1 Kings, the 3rd chapter, Wilderness Solomon, he asked the Lord for what? An understanding heart, discernment to judge his people, man. That's heavy. That's what we being set up to be right now, man. We getting this wisdom to know how to rule, how to abide in the truth, man. And the only way to go through that is to know wickedness and righteousness, know wrong for right, just like a child. Mm-hmm. You teach him what? The right things, and when he fuck up, you be like, don't do that no more. That's wrong. Do right. That's the same thing the Lord doing to us, man. Mm-hmm. If you got something, Baba,
I'm looking for it. Let me see if I know the Spirit will bring it out, but it's basically saying a king casts out wickedness, for the throne is set in righteousness, mm-hmm. man. All right, a king has to be just, man. All right, has to be righteous. All right, that's why the whole reason Sirach 10:4 is there, man.
That's right.
All right, because Esau's unprofitable. All right, and that's why it said in due time he will bring one out that's profitable. I'm gonna just get it. There's a Sirach 10:4. The power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Mm-hmm. All right, in due time, man, because everything is on the Lord's time. All right, so all the works of the Lord are great, and everything shall come to pass in due time. All right, but that's about it.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
You can finish that feeding, and then you can close it out, bro. Read verse 5 or verse 6.
Ephesians 1:6, it says, to the praise of his glory of his grace, wherein he hath made us accepted in the beloved.
Mm-hmm. Accepted and beloved, man. His love, man. His sons. Keep going.
In whom we have redemption through his blood.
Yahweh Shai.
The forgiveness of sins. According to the riches of his grace.
And the riches of his grace, man. And when he's coming back, he's going to give us that glory, man. And that glory is what? Being in God mode. Mm-hmm. Being the fruits that we were supposed to be, man. Because in the land of captivity, it should say, well, we are the sons of the living power, man.
Man, that's heavy.
That's heavy, man, in itself. So, if you got anything else, brother?
No, yeah, that's about it, man. Yeah, that's
You
about
close
it.
us out.
All right, yeah. Well, with that, man, we hope this was edifying. You know, all honor, all glory, all praises goes to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash.
Double honors to the apostle of GMS. And to your brothers doing this work in sincerity and charity, to you we say shalom
Shalom.
and above the ball.
Above, above.